Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. Today, we're going to create a beautiful bow for another Hey Y'all wreath. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so we know you're here watching, whether you're joining us live or on the replay. And if you don't mind, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you comment the word new, and someone from our awesome community will come and welcome you to be a part of our faith family. And finally, I'd love to see your city and state. So while you're at it, go ahead and drop that city and state in the comments and let us know where you're tuning in from. I can't wait to see who all tunes in and joins us. So how are y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello, my mom. Hello, Miss Valerie and Donzel. Hi, how are y'all doing? So happy to see you all. I hope you've had a great day. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. We were not live Saturday because of the holiday weekend. And I hope you had an awesome Mother's Day. All of the mothers in our community, and I know we have some that are grandmothers, we have aunts, we have stepmoms, we have moms who have adopted children, and all sorts of mothers are in our community. So I hope that your day was full of love and all of the beautiful children that you have in your life. So we'll have to make sure you celebrate mothers while we're here today. So if you're a mom, let us know. We'll celebrate you while we're alive. Okay. Yay. Morgan, North Carolina is here. Thank you, Miss Valerie. So let's take a look at the ribbon, y'all. You've seen this before. I had to come back and make another bow, y'all. We haven't made a bow in a while, so I thought we would do this one today. So we're going to create a beautiful bow that's going to have, in my opinion, some Southern charm, a little rustic flair. This one has the beautiful brown, like a natural color with white stripe. That's going to be our foundation today. And then we're going to bring in some more of that natural color. Also, some people like to call it like a burlap. So we're going to add some of that in next. And then because the wreath has some greens in it, let's add some green. So we're going to add in some of our green and white stripe that I love. It's more of a moss green. And then we will add the solid. And if we have time, we might pull the wreath out and finish it up while we're here. All right, so what do y'all think about these colors? This is our palette for today. And go ahead and create a beautiful wreath bow for this, okay? What do y'all think about that? All right, so I think I have all the comments up. Let me get my bow maker. Y'all, I don't know what happened to that cool weather that we had last week. Today, I think it was 82 or 84, and it was definitely a little warmer today. I had to turn the air conditioning on just now. What about y'all? What is your weather? Are you having to use your air conditioning yet? Or are you able to just open the windows? Or is it just cool enough in your house where you don't need anything? Let us know that, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our first ribbon. And I absolutely love this ribbon so much that I purchased a good bit of it. It was like on a sale one year, so I have quite a bit of this ribbon if anyone needs a bow with this, because we offer this in the shop as well. All right, so for this particular bow, let's add some tails that will complement the wreath. So I'm going to add a fairly long tail here, not as long as if I were doing my lantern bow, so I am going to make it pretty long. And y'all, guess what I did today? I made a smoothie because I needed something to have like a refreshing, cool drink. So I made a smoothie. Should have grabbed my water too. I might get that in a minute. So does anyone else enjoy smoothies when it's warmer? All right, let's zoom in. And I'm going to grab my water real quick too, y'all. All right, there's our first layer of the bow. Done just like that. So we have a nice base. And I like to fluff as I go. You can kind of see that my bow ends up making like an X pattern. Can y'all see that? Okay, so that's the base of my bow there. All right, so that's layer number 1. All right, let's get our second layer for our bow. So we're going to add in some natural right here. And what do y'all think about these colors? So here's my base ribbon. And I am measuring it just so I can have a certain size for the wreath. Notice I'm taking my time as I'm creating my loops, adding my tails. All right, so I'm going to come in. Let's add some of this gorgeous natural color. Okay. And again, I love fluffing it as I go because it's giving me a visual of what my bow is actually going to look like. Hey, mama, how are you? So we're making this bow that's going to be added to the wreath. And y'all, I was so excited. I have one of my faithful customers. She placed an order yesterday for 3 wreaths. So I will be getting her order together next. 2 of the wreaths are already made. 1 I have to remake. So I'm excited about that. I was so thrilled. So if you have placed an order, I have added your order to the queue. I think right now, what are we up to? I think I have 8 orders right now. So as soon as you place your order, I add it to my queue. And I've been working steadily to work through all the orders. Oh, Mom, you reminded me I was supposed to tag someone. Let me see. There was someone. Yeah, I know, right? Busy. Let me see if I can remember this lady's name. One of our new followers. I'm going to have to scroll down real quick. I need to just write it down. She discovered us recently. I think she said on YouTube. And I told her that I would do my best to tag her. So hopefully she'll see this. And thank you to everyone who has already put our video out, who has sprinkled, because that helps us out so much. And I can't do it without you. So I really appreciate each and every one of you who are helping me build our brand. Okay, I just put it out there, so we shall see. Okay, so back to our beautiful bow. Thanks, Mom, for sprinkling the video, telling some folks we are live. And if you're on YouTube and you want to do that same thing, feel free. Go ahead and let folks know we're here. Because guess what, y'all? It is working. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, so look at the second layer. Look at what we did. Can y'all see that? So not only do we have that natural with the white, which was our base ribbon. Now look at how our bow is shaping up with that natural added. What do y'all think? All right, so ribbon number 2 is done. All right, let's move forward now. We're going to bring out some of the greens because we want to pop it with those natural colors. Let's start with our stripe first. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to start by dovetailing so we can have a nice finished look to our bow right here. So we've added our base layer. We have our second ribbon layer. Let's add our third because we want to have a really nice full layered look. Okay. And I do have a free bow recipe for those who are interested in my recipe. you can actually grab it right here. If you're on YouTube, I don't think I put it in the description. I'll have to go back and do that. If you're on Facebook, you can type hashtag bow recipe and it'll come straight to your inbox. Okay. All right, so we're adding some of this green and it's making it pop. And I love mixing different ribbons together, y'all, whenever I'm making bows. I'm not the type where I have to have everything be like all solid. I like to mix in some patterns. And the neat thing is usually as long as you are coordinating your colors, you can mix in some patterns like we're doing stripes today. So I love doing that with my bows. I'm going to have to order some more of this. I don't remember if I ordered some recently. I hope I did. I did receive an order for some craft supplies. And I just opened it today to grab the sign that I needed from the box. I need to go back and see what all is in that. Have y'all ever done that before where you order something and it feels like Christmas when you get it? Or am I the only one who feels like that? Because I know every time I order, I feel like, oh my gosh, it's like Christmas, especially when I order things from Amazon and it shows up within, what, 2 days? And of course, I know what I ordered, but it still feels like Christmas. All right, take a look, y'all. Look at our beautiful bow. Oh my goodness. I think we need to make this just to offer in the shop. So you can buy it as a standalone bow, or you can grab it as a part of your wreath, and you can add it to your wreath. Okay. Yep, Mom, you feel the same way? I did. Donzel, did you hear me speak to you? You may not have heard me. I was speaking to you earlier. How are you doing? Yep, so we are back. We were celebrating Mother's Day over the weekend. I hope y'all had a great holiday weekend. I think we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves with Mom and our family. Hey, Rashonda is here. Oh, wow. You did, Rashonda. I love it. She says, me just did it. Laughing out loud, but it's someone else. I love it. All right, y'all. I'm adding my last and final layer. And thank you, Rashonda, for your support as well. And I appreciate you being here today. All right. So this is the last layer of our bow. I think I have more of this ribbon. Good, Donzel. So glad to hear that. All right, so let me show you what it's looking like. Let's finish off our last. And we're going to trim it up so it looks the way we want it to. So y'all, I'm saying all that to say now is a great time to get your orders in. I had some graduation orders that I just finished yesterday. So yeah, I was trying to catch up on all the things. I had someone order some graduation tumblers. All right, take a look, y'all. What do you think? So there we go. Mom says she had a great Mother's Day. Thank you. All right, so let me zoom you back out. That was great. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to tie it off. So let's prepare to tie it off. Now that it looks the way we want it to look, I'm just going to pull my bow off my bow maker carefully. Just like so. Let's put that right there. All right, I like to take my time on this step because we spent all that time making the bow. So I don't want to rush on this step. Okay. Let's get it tight up. So it's as tight as we need it to be. Okay. All right, it's already fluffed, but let's give it one final fluff. Just like so. I just like to take my hands take my fingers like this, open those loops up, which they're pretty much already open, but I'm just making sure that they have a final fluff, just like that. All right, let me show y'all what we did. Okay, what do y'all think? Look at there. And I just took my hands and made those loops and tails do exactly what I want them to do. See how I'm doing that? Just taking my fingers, almost like my fingers are curlers, right? I can take the fingers, my fingers, and shape the ribbon just like that. See how I'm giving it that nice little bend? So there we have it, y'all. What do y'all think? Thanks, Donzel. All right, y'all want to put it on the wreath? Let's do that. All right, so here's the wreath. I'm almost finished with it. So you've seen this before. Right here, I was adding the ribbon before the live. I started adding the embellishments. I have a little bit more to do. So before we add our bow, let me go ahead and finish adding my embellishments. I was adding some beautiful greenery. Can y'all see that greenery? Yeah, you like this, Rashonda? So I was adding some beautiful greenery, and I wanted to go around and add these cute little glitter balls there. So let's finish that. I think I do have one more of these signs that I can make. So if you're interested in this wreath, let me grab that link just in case. If anyone is interested, you can comment either the word sold and claim this wreath, or you can just click the link and check out. All right, so let me grab it. And I love this because it's a great everyday wreath. You could hang it any time of the year, first of all. It's also great in between seasons. So like in between holidays, maybe you just took down, let's say if you had something up for St. Patrick's Day, or maybe even a Mother's Day wreath, and you now want to put something kind of every day up, this would be a great wreath for that. Okay. And then even after the season, maybe you're not ready to put up your next holiday, guess what? You could put up this wreath. And I don't know about y'all, I've told you this before, but I love hanging wreaths on the inside of my house too. All right, so let me see where I was. I left off over here. So let's get some more of those little glitter balls. Okay, the link has been added to the comments. These are the little glitter balls, y'all. We're using that green and some white. So let's go ahead and get this ready. And I love adding these because it just elevates the design even more. We also added some greenery. Let me grab the greenery. Y'all know I love my boxwood. So here's some boxwood that I started adding. I have some already over here. So let me finish. We're going to do both of these at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and get added. But did y'all see how just quickly we created that bow? And we're elevating our wreath design. All right, so let me trim this down. I'm just going to trim these into some pieces that we can add to our design. We just need a few pieces here. All right, we'll save that. Yay. Okay, so I like to make sure things don't go anywhere. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to hold this in place. And these wreaths are beautiful both on the inside or outside. If you're hanging it on the outside of your door, if you have a storm door, I would not put it on the main door because that storm door is going to crush this. This is too thick for that. Now, if you had one of my flowers, like what you see in the background, you could absolutely hang those on a door that has a storm door. So you just want to be mindful as you're thinking about how you want to hang your wreath. And then, like I said, if you're hanging it inside, you don't have to worry about that at all. All right, so I'm just adding some of this beautiful greenery, y'all, to this wreath, and it's looking so beautiful, just like so. So what do y'all have hanging on your door? Do any of you decorate for this time of the year? I know I was talking to my mom about putting something on her door. I had an idea for hers. So yeah, I love decorating. Right now I have a door hanger on ours. As soon as we clean our door with clean it, it has some pollen on it. And I'm waiting to do that before I put our beautiful wreath up because I just don't want it to go on the dirty door. So hopefully we'll get to do that this weekend. Oh, thanks, Donzel. So right now we just have like our every door or everyday door hanger is what we have up. And it's beautiful, but I use that in between seasons when I'm not decorating like for a specific holiday. Oh, thank you. Yeah. With the rain, I was like, you know what? I don't want to have to worry about keeping it straight. So I was like, let's just wear it curly. Mother's Day was really great. Thank you. We were in my hometown. We were with my mom. And we had a beautiful day together. Got to see my brothers, my nephews, my niece. So it was a good day. My dad. Yep, I hope y'all had a great Mother's Day weekend. All right, so I'm pushing this one in just a little bit more because it's quite full here. Just like that. All right, we have 2 more, y'all. Yeah, so if you ever don't see me on like a Saturday before a holiday, that's why. And I wanted to come make a post, but we were just so busy. I don't even remember now what we were doing. Yeah. Yeah, we should be live this Saturday. I don't see anything preventing us from being able to go live. So we should be live this Saturday. So like I said, it's usually before those holidays. And then we'll be out of school soon, so I have more time. Last year, I'm remembering, those of you who were here, you already know this, but last June, we did 30 days of lives. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do that this summer yet or not. However, we went live for 30 days straight. And if y'all want to do that again, you'll have to let me know. But that was fun. At first, I was like, am I going to be able to find something to go live and talk about and do for 30 days in a row? And we did it. So if you go back on my YouTube channel, you can actually find it from last year. So we had a great time. We did all kinds of things. I think one day we set up my bow display. I was walking in my backyard one time. Trying to think, what else did we do? Didn't we make a smoothie? We did a lot. We did a lot. All right, I think I'm going to join these 2 together. Let's use some floral tape for this. This is not what I want. Let me get some floral tape. I'm going to zoom in so y'all can see what I've been doing because I've just been making. Let me show you. I'm going to zoom in right here. Take a look, y'all. Look at what we did. Oh, yeah, we did a makeup tutorial. Did I do nails too, Mom? I forgot all about that. I think I have that image. Let me see if I have the graphic still from where we were live for 30 days. Y'all want to see it? Let me know if you want to see the graphic that shows all of the lives we did, and then I can give you a quick summary from that graphic. So first person who says it, I'll show it. Let's see. Mom says nails. Okay. Yep. You have a great memory, Mom. We need to do another makeup video too, because I've had some people request that. So that's on the list. I know we have the request to do a red rose. We have a cooking live with Mom. We have the cheesecakes. I'll write it all down, y'all. All right, Rashonda says yes. All right, let's look. So here's the graphic from last summer, y'all. Look, 30 days of live. So let's see. Looks like the first day we did a sunflower rail wreath. Second day we did something with my Cricut. we may have done a tumbler. Third day, I made a smoothie. Fourth day, we did a patriotic because I have that God Bless America. I think we made a bow to go with that. Fifth day, I did something else with my Cricut. Sixth day, looks like we did something with bows. Second row is when we made the smoothie because I was in the kitchen. The next day, we did a red, white, and blue patriotic flower. The day after that, I think is when I did my nails because I don't see anything else. We did a patriotic bow. I'm not sure. I think I was doing a workshop and I was showing some wreaths. So that's a Valentine's Day wreath. The next day, were we at the beach and we went live? I'm on the second row, the last one. That would be day 12. Oh, day 13, we did nails. Look at that. The third row, we did nails. Then we actually did makeup. Mom remembered. Then we did makeup. I did a live from the car. We made a bow. We went out on my porch and I showed you how I decorate my porch. I showed you the lemon flip-flop sign and all the things. We made a welcome door hanger. I'm almost at the bottom. We made a beautiful purple flower. I was back in my kitchen. I wonder if I made the guacamole that day. We made something else in the kitchen. Then it looks like I went walking. I was outside. I can't quite tell the next day. I see some black and white. Then the next day, I'm not sure. Then the day after that, I can't tell. Patriotic wreath. We did something with the Hey Y'all wreath. Then we did my bow display, the God Bless America, and then the lemon bow. Y'all, look at all of those lives. That's all from June of last year. Wasn't that amazing? Yeah, I did. I went live at the beach. I sure did, Mama. All right, y'all. So we're going to add this last one in. So that's just for those who were not here last year to give you a little preview of what we did. All right, so I'm going to add this last one right here. I added a little bit of my floral tape just to hold it all in place the way I want to keep it together. Just like so. So what do y'all think about those lives? And even if you weren't here, what do you think? Should we try that again this year? That was amazing. I have never done that before. Okay, so now that we have that done, we've added our greenery. Let's get our bow added. Okay. So let's see. I think I want to add the bow. Let me hold it up and show y'all first. Yep. And we're going to do our subscribers in just a moment. Donzel said he is ready. We actually gained a lot of subscribers last year after going live. We sure did. All right. So let's see. I'm thinking. Let me look at this area. You think I should, Rashonda? Okay. Rashonda's all for it. Y'all would come and hang out with me every day or try to. All right, let's put our bow, looking for where I want it to go. Let's put it in this general area right here. So we'll do our subscribers at the end in just a few minutes. All right. Once I finish this, and then I'll let you know, Donzel. All right, so I want the bow right here. And I'm just adding it to the wreath. Thank you. Hello, Miss Rachel. Welcome. How are you? All right, I'm getting it added. I don't want to pull too hard because I still want it to sit up nice and prominent, just the way we fluffed it. So I'm going to go ahead and start tightening it up on here. I'm just securing it. Okay, yay. Rashonda says she will be here. Woohoo. I can't remember. I'll have to look back at last year's post and times. Can't remember if we kept our time consistent. I feel like we may have adjusted the times. I think we kept the Tuesday and Saturday schedule, but then the other days it was like a pop-up time, I think. So I'll have to go back and see. But yay, that would be wonderful. All right, so I am just refluffing, making sure it looks the way I want it to look. And then I always like to get everything in place before I make my final adjustments. Oh, you think the colors match well? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm doing this upside down right now, y'all. So I'm gonna, in just a minute, I'll turn it around to me to make sure I'm fluffing it. But I'm fluffing it upside down right now, so y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. All right, so let me look at it first, and then I'll hold it up and show you. And it's looking pretty good. All right, I'm going to stand up again just so I can make those final adjustments. And then once we get our sign added, we'll see exactly how it's looking. I'm still fluffing everything out, making it look the way we want it to look. And the good thing is this is wired ribbon, so you can manipulate it and make it do exactly what you want it to do. All right, so let me hold it up. So look at what we have. What do y'all think? Let me hold it the right way. How did we do? And of course, once I hang it, I can see exactly how I want everything to lay. So this is the rough draft, as they call it, view. All right, so there is our wreath. So while I'm holding that up so y'all can see it, let me grab the sign. We can go ahead and get that added. Now I'm enjoying the view of the wreath. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you. All right, so while I'm holding it up, let me grab, oh, I think they're over here. Let me grab a couple of pipe cleaners, y'all, because I need some hangers. And I put everything over here. So hold on, let me grab two. I need something to attach them to. Thank y'all so much. Put that in the drawer there. Oh, thanks, Rashonda. All right, so let me move this for just a second. So now, if you haven't already seen it, this is the beautiful sign that's going to complement it. And if you'll notice, I pulled in some of those things that you see. Can y'all see it? It's hard to hold it up straight and look in the camera. There we go. I literally am having to look backwards. That's what we're putting together. So did y'all notice? I pulled some of the elements from the sign into our ribbon. So we're going to go ahead and get this added. And I love putting designs together like this. This is one of my favorite wreaths. And I'm excited to be getting this one done because my customer, I know she's looking forward to this, and I can't wait to send this one off to her. Oh, thank you. I love that. Rashonda says it's making it pop. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to use some of my leftover ribbon here. I want to make sure everything is nice and solid on the back. I don't throw usually anything away. I usually save things for moments like this. All right, I'm going to plug this in, y'all. Y'all keep chatting away. Have all my tools handy when I need them. All right, so let's get our pipe cleaners ready to go. This is going to make it to where when we attach the side, it's going to stay right there in place. Okay. And I teach all of this, by the way, in my private group. So if you're ever interested and you want to learn how to make wreaths, because this is a passion of yours, or anything you've seen me create, you can check out my creative circle. It's called Faith's Creative Circle. There's probably been a link in the comments. And I would absolutely love to have you. We are accepting new members, and we meet every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. No, 4:30. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about our live schedule. 4:30 Eastern time. And we have a wonderful time together. I use my top-down camera, and my ladies and gentlemen, they love it. So we have an amazing time creating and crafting together. Sometimes some of the members will create right along with me, or you can watch and create whatever I'm teaching a little bit later. I also teach you how to use apps to design your own things like tumblers. So yeah, we do all kinds of things. So pretty much anything you've seen me create, guess what? I've probably taught the Creative Circle how to make it. Okay, so now we're ready. We're going to add this gorgeous sign. So let's see where we want it to go. And I love this sign, y'all. All right, I think I want it right here. All right, so let's start right there, and then I'll get the other side ready. So I'm going to do one side at a time. And you all will have to tell me, how is it looking on your end? Okay, so then I'll check it out. And if you're interested in this wreath, I think I have one more of these signs. So I can absolutely create it. I think one of my ribbons I'll have to sub out because they don't make this one anymore. But I'm sure I could find another ribbon. But yeah, I have lots of ribbons to choose from too. My mom saw my ribbon wall the other day. And it is so full, y'all. Okay. All right, that looks good. And then now let's do this side. All right. So let's see. I'm going to go right here. So what do y'all think? And I'm going to hold it up in just a second for you to see for yourselves. I know you're probably getting a sneak peek right now. But yeah, it really is going to be popping when I show you all how it's looking. Okay, make sure everything is still where I want it to be. I'm going to just start tightening it just a little bit so I can then check it. Make sure everything's still in place, and it is. And that's the beauty of it. I can just manipulate it, move it where I want it to go. Okay. All right, now get on. Yeah, I know, right, Mom? Never did I plan for that to happen. It just sort of happened. All right, let's make sure our mesh is still where we want it. And it is. All right, now I can really take my bow, fluff it out, make it do what I want it to do. I'm going to trim this one down just a little. Just a little. Hey, Michelle. I've been missing you. How are you? So good to see you today. Hope everything's going well. Happy Mother's Day. Hope you had a grand one. We just made a beautiful bow for this wreath. And then I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and finish the wreath. All right, y'all ready to see it? All right, here's what we made. All right, let me hold it the right way. There we go. Look at there. So here is the beautiful bow that we made as we finished up this beautiful wreath. So if you're interested in this wreath, the link has been added for you to the comments. I can re-add it because I did not ask Mom to pin it. So let me re-add that link. Mom, if you want to pin it now, you're welcome to do that. And if you're interested in just the bow, you can comment the word soul followed by bow. And I'll get one of those bows made. Hello, Sister Cinda. How are you? So good to see you. We just made this beautiful wreath. So yeah, so this one is going to a beautiful customer who lives here in my city. And she's going to hang this on her door. Thank you. Rashonda says, I did that. Cozy colors. Oh, I love it. Love it. Thank you, Rashonda. Michelle, I love it. You've been taking care of your mom and you had a great Mother's Day. That is wonderful. Happy Mother's Day, Sister Lucinda. And to everyone else who's just joining us, we were talking about our weekend and hopefully you all had a blessed day with your families. All right. So that is what we created, y'all. So what do y'all think? You love it? All right. So the link is in the comments for you. And this one, I think I have enough for one more. So if you want it, it's going to be yours. You just need to go ahead and claim it by clicking on that link. You can check out on my website. Or if you just want the bow, you can comment sold followed by the word bow. All right. I know Donzell is ready. It's time to check our stats from last week. And if I remember correctly, we had 884 subscribers as of last week. So let's get a drum roll because y'all know every Tuesday, what do? We check our subscriber count because guess what? We are working on gaining enough to have 1,000 subscribers. So go ahead and drop your guesses. What do you think? While Donzell's getting ready. So hang on, Donzell, don't post it yet. What do you think? Last week we had 884. 884. So how many do you think we have as of today? I'll give y'all a couple of seconds to comment. All right. And even if you're watching on replay, feel free. You can comment as well as we are preparing to have our YouTube celebration. I love it. Mom is dreaming big. Mom says you have 900. I love it, Mom. That's right, because we're going to get there, right? Any other guesses before we put our actual number in the comments? I'll give you a few more seconds. Anyone else? Almost 1,000. You think it's 9 something too, Roshonda? I love it. I love how y'all are dreaming big. I love it. All right, Donzell, go ahead and drop it in the comments for us. Donzell loves doing this for us, by the way, y'all. So we are working on getting our total subscriber count up on YouTube to 1,000. And we're about to see where we are today. And if you are not yet a part of us, a part of our community on YouTube, make sure you click that subscribe button. Even if you're watching this live video right now, you can exit the live chat, go out to my channel, click on the subscribe and the notification bell. And if you're on Facebook, you can type the exclamation point. Sorry, exclamation point followed by YouTube. All right, y'all. Donzell says we have 892. Oh my gosh. That is 8 new subscribers since last week. I am so excited. Are y'all excited? So, hoo-hoo, I am celebrating us. Thank you so, so much. So, Facebook people only, here it is for you. In the comments, no spaces. If you will type exclamation point YouTube, that will give you a link where you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as I said, if you're already on YouTube, you can just come out of the video and guess what? Go right over and make sure you click that subscribe button. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right. What do y'all think? I'm excited about that. So awesome things are going on. We have this beautiful wreath that we're going to pack up. I'm actually going to do that after the live is over so I can get this to my customer, and then I'll be working on the rest of your orders. I have another wreath I'll be making. We also have some t-shirts that we're going to be doing and some more things. So you just have to stay tuned so you can see all the things we're going to be working on. Thanks, Mom. All right. What questions do you all have before we head out for today? This was super, super fun, and I appreciate you all hopping on, spending some time with me today. Thank you all for being here because you're the best part of my community. This is how I get to actually talk and communicate with you all. So thank you for showing up. And don't forget, we do go live every Tuesday and Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. So I'd love to have you all come back and join us again, okay? All right, let's see if we have anything else before we head out for tonight. I'll give you all a couple of moments. Don't think I've forgotten anything else. So if you still need a spring wreath, make sure you check out the website that's been in the comments. It's also up here, atofaith.com. You can check out all of our selection of products that we have handmade. So not just wreaths, but we have bows, centerpieces, swags. We have tumblers, keychains, ornaments, coasters, all sorts of things. Too many to actually name. So you'll have to make sure you go click the link. There's something there for everyone. I promise you, you'll find something that you will absolutely love. And I appreciate all of you who have been shopping on the website and blessing me so, so much. It is just amazing to me that I'm creating these things by hand, and you all are being able to just have a little bit of faith being added to your homes, that touch of faith added to your offices or to your churches. And that really blesses me to bring you some happiness and joy. So thank y'all so much. All right, we're going to end. You're welcome, Donzel. We're going to end with our outro, which my brother put together the music. And just like the words of the theme song, I don't know if you listen to it or if you're ever live or on the live when I'm singing it in the beginning, but I'm basically telling you all that I'm using the gifts of my hands to create everything I can. So I am thankful for the gift God has given me. And I want you to make sure you go look for something good, because guess what? When you do, you know you have found God. Hey, Melissa, look at you sneaking in there. Thank you for being here, Melissa. Make sure you go back and watch the replay, okay? We created this beautiful bow and finished up this wreath today. All right, make sure I didn't miss anything else. Thank you for being here. And then also, don't forget, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. All right, enjoy the outro. Music is produced by my brother, Jerry Midas Hardison, and also Brandon Stevens. I love y'all so much. Good night, everyone.